Now that Spy was on the hard, it was time for the work to begin. Talking with other sailors, we were aware of how harsh the summers in Mexico can be on a boat, and we had a long list of things to do to get Spy ready to survive the 4 months she had to fend for herself in the Sonoran Desert. Here we go! It's time to start packing up the boat. Today we are starting with the water maker.
Hello.
Storing the water maker, putting biocide or something in there, and making a big mess. I just need a quart jug. I guess I also need a manual. I need to make my own.
Water makers have a sensitive membrane filter that can be destroyed by bacterial growth. To preserve them for storage, they can be flushed with a biocide. To begin the flush, we needed to pull a couple of gallons of fresh water from our tanks.
Just ran out of water.
We ran out of water?
Frustratingly, I mismanaged the small amount of water we had left in our tanks for this purpose, and we were short a half gallon. So we had to walk to the store, buy 4 gallons, and start the process over again.
Welcome to Aaron's chaos.
This has not been a very smooth process so far.
Never is when I'm in charge.
To be fair, this is our first time. We've never done this.
But
he is a bit of a chaos king.
here is she loves it.
I like to tease him.
Here is the storage compound. It says that I mix this with a gallon of water.
With the biocide solution mixed, we just needed to run it through the system for 10 minutes.
Is it hot? It's hot in the boatyard.
7 minutes. Our water maker should be good for 6 months.
For 6 months?
We have to be back in December to save our water maker.
Next on the list, change the fluids on the engines.
Sometimes I don't have the right tools. Screwdriver.
With the inboard fuel filters replaced, we were on to the
This
outboard.
very precarious stick situation that it's clammed onto. We're hoping it doesn't snap in half when we start the thing. Wow, this is going so smooth.
I laid it on its side.
Did you flood it? Situation.
After warming the engine, we got to work draining the hot oil.
So I couldn't really film during all of that because we needed all of our hands.
The outboard is just about done. All we have to do now is wash it down with a hose, wash all the salt off of it. What we did together is we changed the oil, the main oil, we changed the lower gear oil, drained the gas can, we drained the carburetor, so there's no gas in the system. And then I pulled the spark plug, put oil in there to coat the cylinder. I gave it some pulls.
The hose barely reaches, so Aaron has to spray it real hard.
That's how lazy I am. I am not moving that engine.
Super clean. This is a very dirty place. We spent most of the morning wandering around town, looking for laundry, oil, and shade cloth for the boat, only to find out that everything is closed on Sundays.
Wings.
So we returned back to the boat to tackle what projects we could with the rest of the day. All right, So I am washing dock lines today and I'm getting everything set up. I'm just gonna go for it. I have some laundry detergent. I have a couple 5-gallon buckets. I'm not really gonna do like a fancy solution or anything. I'm just gonna do the soap.
We have to organize our sails into bags. We're gonna put the jib into its original bag, and I've been using that bag to carry our spare jib. Just bringing it down here to the laundromat.
Rinsing all these rings. This water, you should have seen it a minute ago. It was black. This is its second rinse.
All right.
The water was so dark. It was so dirty. This one was really stiff. Now it's softer.
Taking off the trysail here. Get that away for the summer.
Oh, really now? What you doing? No, baby, no. Ooh, I don't like that. Camera on camera.
Oh, yeah, baby.
It's always confusing how, despite the effort, some days in the boatyard feel like you crushed the list, and others like you have gotten little done.
He's like, come over right now. I've seen someone right in front of my eyes.
Just another beautiful day in the boatyard. Ellie has a headache. Eloise is being Eloise. I'm gonna get to some projects. We're gonna get this boat put together and get out of here. Many things we're trying to do all at once. Got the jib taken down. And I just gotta figure out how to bag it. Try to get it folded up kind of cleanly. Take the main down, so I just have to remove this shackle, back out this stopper screw. These things, I'm gonna slide them out. To fit the batten slides out, I actually have to remove the gooseneck. That's what I'm doing now. Sad day. I got everything put away. It's ready for next season. So I'm gonna put the halyards away. I'm using this thin black nylon line as a chaser line. So I'll string this up and try to leave this for the 4 months.
Halyards are the ropes that run up the mast on which we hoist the sails. We needed to take them down to avoid the excess of chafe and UV damage while we were away. By running the sacrificial black line in their place, we hoped we would be able to easily retrace the halyards back up the mast in the fall. Unfortunately, the thin black line snagged and broke off at the top of the mast, leaving me with the halyard below on deck and no way to send it back up. Frustrated with this, I decided to move on to something else.
On the hunt for a couple more items. I asked a neighbor over here and he said he would run me to the store, which is super sweet of him. I'm gonna go meet up with him. Hopefully we find what we need. Mission accomplished. We now have shade cloth and oil. Okay. Projects are coming along slowly, but we are moving along. We got lines soaking. There's Allie.
Hello.
Feeling better?
A little bit.
I have been feeling real sick today. I've been struggling with a really bad headache that has been making me very nauseous. So I just went and took a glorious cold shower. And that was really nice. Erin has been so sweet and taking one for the team and getting all this stuff done, making more progress today. And yeah, hopefully we'll go get some chicken soon. And, oh, he's about to drop the anchor.
Yeah, just move it forward so the chain will drop into a pile behind it. Alright, I'm gonna start dropping the chain. The water pressure here is astonishingly good.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. Look at the power. Just gonna rinse some of the salt off. Try to stop some of the corrosion. Maybe this will help. It's a good idea, right?
It's a good idea.
We just had the chain redone before we left Washington. Hopefully we get a couple years out of it. We've had it regalvanized before, and it didn't hold up that well. We got 2 or 3 seasons out of it. And not going full time either, just like 2 or 3 summers. And then I needed to get it redone. The galvanizing seemed a little better this time, so hopefully it holds up. It's a long search. We've tried many food places here. There's this strip that's full of tacos. We keep trying those. Not so good. Don't do it.
Don't do it. They're all terrible.
That's our judgment.
I feel really sick afterwards. Some really mysterious mystery meats that doesn't even look like meat.
So we're headed out to get this chicken. We found this the other night. It's the greatest place.
It is.
Everything you dreamed of.
Yes. The pharmacy. On our way back, I had to stop for my daily visit with the Boatyard puppies.
Soft.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
These are little babies.
Macy? Mossy? Ellie's being a sassy brat right now.
Oh yeah, I'm being a
And
sassy
we-
brat.
She's about to lift me up the mast, so I'm trying to sweet speak her, soothe her,
So she doesn't drop
so
you.
she doesn't drop me. If I'm nice to her and give her smooches, she might not kill me.
I would not drop you, even if I'm a little bit annoyed with you. I'm not that insane.
With that in mind, I'm going up the mast, and I've got a couple things to take care of. We're gonna pull down the Solent stay. We're gonna cover our masthead light, try to keep it safe from the UV. Maybe it'll last a little longer for us.
All right, let's do it before it gets too hot.
All right,
It's already pretty hot.
let's go.
I crank them up with this jib halyard. It's the main line, and then the mainsail halyard is the safety line. Just crank them all the way up there. Whew. I'm tired. Poor Aaron
Almost knocked myself
knocked
out.
himself in the forehead.
I was pulling the cotter pin with the needles pliers. It wouldn't come out. And then it came out real fast.
And knocked you in the head.
Smashed myself.
Oh no. Oh no.
Of course. Trying to trace the thin line in place of the halyards. Tried it yesterday and it didn't work. I broke one of these lines up the top. So we're gonna try this one. Okay, here's the moment of truth.
Haha.
It worked. That's
It
nice.
worked.
The same thing with the main halyard. Hope that holds.
Aaron is skeptical, but I have faith.
You're overly confident.
I knocked on wood, so I am confident.
Right.
Ha ha ha.
Another one.
It worked. I was right. I win. So what are we doing now?
Okay, so this is the last one we're mousing through. And we're using a Dyneema line on this one because I'm not confident that this thin black line is going to hold up for the 4 months.
Yeah.
It might chafe through or whatever. This Dyneema is super strong and abrasion resistant. Should be just fine. So we're going to mouse this one. This is the Solent Stay halyard. We're going to mouse it through here, and it comes out the top of the mast. So this is our safety one. And if I mess this up right now, that's a mess.
I hope we don't.
All right, see what happens.
Hopefully there's enough line on this.
Yes. Halyards are down. I need to take apart our Seacocks, and these are an old Grocco style Seacock. They are a rubber bung inside this bronze cylinder, and with this clamp of a screw, it can tighten down on that rubber bung, and it seals up this chamber. Now you can see how these work. Yep, and the handle's up, the hole's open, turn it sideways, handle's closed. With that set screw in the back, it pinches the rubber, squeezes the rubber into the chamber, and seals it up. So they're very, very simple, solid setup as long as I keep the rubber in good shape. And it is slowly wearing away. I'm sure I think these are original with the boats in 1979. They're still holding up, so I like them. I like to keep using them. Just trying to protect the rubber from the heat a bit, so I'm just smearing it, covering it in this multi-purpose synthetic grease. Keep it soft, keep it supple, keep it working. I don't want it to get all dry and brittle and break up. I love these. I'm gonna take care of them. All right, got that Seacock all greased up. I'm gonna put it back together.
All right, so I've just been continuing to wash a bunch of lines. The laundromat. Halyards over here. Some little lines hanging. This is our big long anchor snub line. And it was just so long I had to hang it from the stairs.
Ta-da! Everything's good now. It's like you're going to a barbecue.
Yeah, it looks like a big baked potato.
It's a well-wrapped tater.
To protect the sensitive gearing on the boat's furler, windlass, and winches from dust, we covered them in cloth and then aluminum foil to protect from UV damage.
Now you're gonna want to put that in your oven, high temp, 500 degrees.
500?
You're gonna wait 4 months. That baby will be
bakes anything on 500.
that baby will be cooked.
Yeah. Stick a fork in it. It's done. Voila.
Look what I found. Found these bad boys in the free bin. These are to tie into the cloth to make a little no-slip grip in the cloth. This is very technical, very advanced seamanship right now. You better get your notebooks ready. We got a ball, we got a string, we got some cloth. Put the ball in there, wrap some cloth around it. This is just something for the cloth to have purchase on. And I'm gonna put this handy camel hitch on here.
It's like a rolling hitch, but with more.
But with an extra turn.
With an extra turn.
On both sides. There she is. Tip of the day. tie your balls up with a camel hitch.
It's officially time to take the flag down.
Look at how torn up it is.
This is just after one season.
That's how hard we sail.
It's like so faded and ripped. We'll probably have to get a new one this next season.
Yeah, we'll go through one a season and we'll hang them on our wall.
Great. We need to pull it taut and start tying it off.
Plenty of camel hitches. Get those balls to really tighten up. You don't want your balls flapping around in the wind.
Ah, look how shady it is.
I hope it keeps our boat cool.
It's almost cooler out there because there's a breeze.
There you go. The breeze comes through. It's nice.
Filling this bucket to use as a water feed for the engine. This will be the raw water.
By diverting the saltwater intake from the engine into this bucket, I was able to keep it from overheating while warming the oil. This makes it easier to pump it out with our little hand pump. It is important to put fresh oil in an engine before it sits for an extended period, as there can be corrosive elements in the old oil that can be damaging.
Today's our last day. We are getting the final prep done on the boat, hoping our neighbor's going to give us a ride tomorrow. We're going to catch a 9 o'clock lift out of here and then start the adventure back north. Right now I'm going to remove these side solar panels. We don't need the extra power and we'll just put them away, take away some more windage off the boat. Now I am going to rewire the solar panels to the starter battery. The starter battery is lead acid, and it'd be good to keep it topped off while we're gone.
This is a sad day. I have to throw out a bunch of my favorite products. You can't leave any food on the boat. We have a bunch of food we're gonna offer to other people, but it's all unopened things. You didn't want to get rid of this stuff.
I think that concludes everything for the boat. I think the boat is ready to be put away. Now we just need to cover up the port lights, make sure that all the sunshade is ready. This is the final prep for the alien invasion. This is the tin foil. Yeah, I'm gonna stuff it in the window. The thing about aliens is they're afraid of aluminum foil. It's too shiny.
Today's the day.
Time to remove the Dodger.
She is. Just gonna go down below. Be nice and safe. We did it. It's all packed up. And now we're going to drink the last beer in Mexico.
Whole half a lime in there.
Oh yeah. Do it right. If you're gonna do it right.
That's right.
I'm ashamed to say that this is breakfast. We had to throw away all our food.
No shame.
No shame.
It's a proper Mexican breakfast.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go home.
This is home.
Well, let's go back to where we came from. We'll find some money.
This is our home.
I don't know. We'll come back. Eventually, we'll just be making videos for a living.
Hope so.
And we'll get through this. We'll be able to keep traveling, keep adventuring, keep giving the fans what they want. That's it.
There she sits. She sits for the season.
Right. There's a kitty. See you this fall.
When we first got to Peñasco, we had no idea how we were going to get across the border with Eloise and all of our stuff. We were fortunate to meet Todd in the Boatyard, who lives just over the border in Arizona and was headed there at the end of the week. He was super generous and gave us a ride. It's people like Todd that have proved to us how abundantly giving the sailing and traveling community really is.
Made it.
We just crash landed in the United States
Yes, we did.
with all of this. Just got a rental car.
So we have this Toyota Corolla. Eloise, Allie, and I are gonna sleep here for the night.
Sweet dreams. Thanks so much for watching. And if you liked this video, hit like and subscribe. And if you really appreciate what we're doing, please consider becoming a patron. See you all next time.